Shen's offense based around three kids. Um, in the midfield, 26, 28. He'll go right, left. He's primarily a righty. Both are very athletic. Both have very good speed. Both can shoot the rock. Both will dodge well. Um, um, yep. Okay. From the attack, 32 is their kid. He's a righty. Good dodger, good ball carrier. Um, pretty crafty, good stick, good shooter. All right. Really, everything that the vast majority of what they do is attack from high slots and try to use X as a relay spot. All right. So they want to dodge from here, bang through X, relay and attack, or ideally just relay into a shot. All right, or they want to attack from this side, dodge, relay through, relay back out, either, ideally for just a step down shot, or, for a catch and hitch and get to the middle, catch and hitch and get to the middle. All right, so they're trying to work from those two high wings and bang through X. All right, this is primarily 26 coming out of here, but 26 will come out of here. This is primarily, who's the feeder there at X? I don't know if that's typically 32 or not. I saw him. Yeah, I think he's. Well, I'll show you the sort of progression. But that's what their offense does. They've been doing the same thing since scrimmages. You've got a couple other little wrinkles that they run, but this is the bread and butter. All right. So in terms of, sort of X and O formation, primarily they like 26 here on ball, 32. Who else? Typically 15, 7, 28. And is he 2 or 12? I've seen them both. All right, but so notice it's a 2-3-1. Okay, they run it in some ways similar to what we run, but or have run, but in some ways different. If and when they dodge alley, what they always do is bring the backside and just push the near side. Okay, they'll read with the crease. They always bring backside in. They always fade top out. All right, so that allows them, if they want, right, attack from this, push through X, push out here, ideally 28 stepping down into a shot. All right, if they don't do that, I don't know who pops up. It's probably the midi. But if they don't like this one, right, they'll go one more to the point and then try to attack a skinny alley there. All right, and I've seen a pick here for that. Looks familiar? We've done the same thing. Okay. You also will see 32 attackmen start on ball over here. They'll run a single A out the back. They'll run a midi. They'll run a midi. I think here they're running more of a high 1-4, and he's looking to just draw. And what I mean there is draw the AJ. Push through X. Here they'll replace and cycle. Bang back out, and they're looking to attack right here. All right, so again, coming from wings, relay, hitting opposite wing. So defensively, first you got to decide how you want to play. Decide how you want to play these mini dodgers. If you just look at those two, right, when he dodges alley, when they pop that, they want to make this a tough slide. DM or whoever it is, D, put her as a D since that's an attackman, right? This downhill slide is a little bit tricky, right? Sometimes we've talked about that leading into us almost having to slide through our own guy, all right? So if that slide's hard, they're also hoping maybe you'll just bump up field, making that one an easy one, giving him time and room to drive and feed. All right, so I think what you got to think about, I mean, I think a nice way to slow this down, to stymie that offense, is just to have your D step out here and have eyes to both here and just try to take that pass out of the air, right? And so if we have to slide from here, because there are times when for sure we're going to need to slide to 26, you know, I think what you want to do here is just think about, you know, fire Utah. All right, you just become that new, you pick up that high read man. And on the back, you know, because here comes that new MIDI, here comes that one over, because this one came in, you know, if they do push this one X and one more, they're looking one more, we just got to make sure that if we're, you know, if we were this D MIDI, and we're this D MIDI, you know, on that guy, we got to make sure that even if we're in here to help down the back, that when that ball starts relaying, that we're getting out here and approaching on a good angle to the high side, forcing him back under if he's going to go anywhere, not letting him pitch and get over to the middle of the field. All right, so this little two-man interchange, fire Utah, you know, playing this guy smart because they don't do much here. They just step back deep to X. So if we can just occupy this alley with an adjacent D, I think that puts us in good shape defensively. Especially if that's Ethan. You know, if Ethan's back, you know, taking nuggets out of the air, knock the rust off a little, and get back to it, right? That's the vast majority of it. All right, got to be able to play from one, you know, like I said, one wing to the other when it's going to go bang bang through X. 2 quick moves. Be ready to recover. Play, you know, from middle out with the right angles and quick recoveries. Okay, that's it.